What up, Gotham Guardians and Arkham adversaries? It's your boy Trey, and welcome back to the Bat Channel, your main hub for all things Batman.
Question. How do we call him? He gave us a signal.
It is cold in Colorado today. It's snowing outside even though it's fall and Halloween is this upcoming weekend. But what better way to celebrate the first snowfall than to get your favorite comics, read it by the fireplace with some hot cocoa, or watching your favorite YouTube channel and reviewing those same comics. So make sure you hit the like, subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an episode. But let's just get right into it. Let's find out what's going on in Joker War. Today we will be reviewing Detective Comics issue 1026, one away from the big anniversary issue. It's subtitled Cornered by Killer Croc, and it's written by Peter Tomasi. The art and main cover is by Kenneth Rocafort, and the variant is by Lee Bermejo. Man, these covers have been phenomenal throughout Joker War, even for the Collateral Damage tie-ins. The one with Kenneth with Batman in the sewer, and you can see Killer Croc is just looks ferocious, and it looks like there's some monsters behind Batman, and that sewer water looks less to be desired. Just a solid cover. I really dig it. And then you got this Lee Bermejo cover, like, come on, with Killer Croc behind Batman. I've always loved Lee Bermejo's Batman design, since, Batman Noel. It's just so solid and it looks so real. It's just a brilliant shading and lighting. So issue 1026 starts off with a bang with Kenneth's artwork. It's this really cool shot of Batman perched between two menacing gargoyles. The Joker War wages on, and the Dark Knight has been putting out the fires, I guess you could say. Not a moment to breathe in a city infested with crime, but a predator lurks in the sewers waiting to make his move. Suddenly, an armored truck is ambushed, and the security guards carrying money are attacked by Killer Croc. Interestingly enough, though, Waylon Jones doesn't steal the bags of money. Instead, he kidnaps the two armed guards and retreats back to the sewers. Curious, Batman questions the guard on site and hears a scream a block away from him using his oral GPS amplifier in his cowl. Because, Batman got the technology. But it seems like this overgrown lizard is making mayhem all around Gotham tonight.
Run! It's Godzilla!
It looks like Godzilla, but due to international copyright laws, it's not.
Still, we should run like it is Godzilla!
Though it isn't.
Ah!
Batman arrives on scene with a practical hero landing. It's good on the knees.
Superhero landing coming up.
Fuck. And learns another couple has been taken by a creature and dragged into the sewers. curious. Batman drops into the manhole and notices a distinct smell. His exosuit analyzes and reports that the sewer water is highly toxic and that extensive immersion or digestion of the toxin can result in mutation and even death. So the clock is ticking, but it doesn't take the world's greatest detective to find an underground lair with Croc on the throne and his new gang of mutants. The Croc, once the boss of Monster Town until his city of monsters was collateral damage in the Joker War, which has forced Waylon Jones to return to the shadows of the sewers and rebuild his creature colony there. When the Joker gang hit up Ace Chemicals, the toxin spilled and flooded into the sewers where a homeless gang was held up and turned eventually into the creatures they are now. Croc was able to rescue them and give them sanctuary, which is exactly what he plans to do with the rest of Gotham. He wants to save the people from the insanity of the surface world.
At least I know it's a sewer.
Oh, I get it. Because, like, this is a sewer, too. Only with nice shops and restaurants, right? You hate mankind much?
Now, just like any club, you have to meet certain requirements to get in. For this membership, you have to drink from the toxic water so that you yourself will become a monster, so you're not an outcast. Now, Batman warns Croc that the toxic sludge will not have the same effect for everyone and will likely kill the kidnapped hosts. Well, let's just say Batman is unable to de-escalate the situation. I can't really blame him, though. We all know why Crocs are so aggressive.
Mama says that alligators are ornery because they got all them teeth but no toothbrush.
Your mama said alligators are ornery because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. Wow. Anybody else? Yes, sir, user.
Alligators are aggressive because of an enlarged medulla oblongata. It's the sector of the brain which controls aggressive behavior.
That is correct. The medulla oblongata.
But Mama said...
The medulla oblongata.
The creature crew begins firing upon Batman, forcing him to take cover in the toxic waste that he knows he can't be down there long in, so he awaits for that opportune moment to strike with some trusty batarangs, taking out the monstrous thugs.
No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong. Mama's right.
Mama's right. Mama's right. Something wrong with his medulla oblongata.
Now, a deal begins between Batman and Croc, which, if Batman takes down the Croc and his gang must go willingly to get treatment. And if the Croc wins, Batman must leave. Now, Batman counters with, art of the deal, that he will go willingly if he loses, but he has to go with the new hostages Killer Croc took. The deal is agreed upon, and the epic showdown begins.
Whoo! Danger, danger, danger. Unbelievable.
They ended this comic in a really cool and interesting way. After a few pages of ads and promotional stuff for DC Comics, they cut to Arkham Asylum, where Batman has clearly won the brawl between him and Croc, but he currently has the gang in holding cells, and he's promising that he will assist them to finding a way to reverse the effects. Batman has this really deep and pleasant conversation with Croc, and he thanks him for keeping his end of the deal and having his gang go willingly to Arkham Asylum. The final page of this comic is really special. Batman's in the holding cell with Killer Croc, and they're having this conversation, and Batman says, you put up a hell of a fight, but a deal's a deal, and you kept your word, and I really appreciate that, and now we're going to be able to get your crew and you the treatment you need. And Killer Croc kind of opens up and says, this battle, this struggle to keep any sense of normalcy, just when I feel things are going my way, it's taken away. And Batman, responds, that's really no excuse still for kidnapping those people, But he says, I can't blame you for giving in to your base emotions. We all do. I find my mask getting harder to take off lately, but you have to try harder. And Killer Croc says, at least you have a mask. I can't take this off ever. And Batman, throws some words of wisdom and says, we've all had something taken away from us that ends up changing us. It's not giving in to the darkness that defines us, Waylon. And Croc says, thanks, Batman, as they shake hands, and Batman asks him for what? And he says, for using my real name. I really enjoyed this comic. There was some really cool moments like that detective noir thing that happened in the beginning with the gargoyles and Batman investigating the scene. We got some really cool new gadgets of Batman, with that oral GPS thing that he has. Like, that was so cool. But that end with Croc, it kind of reminded me of a Silver Age Batman, which was really interesting. The artwork was pretty solid throughout, especially for Croc. Croc looked fantastic throughout this comic, but there were some misses for Batman, and even Waylon's gang kind of had some weird looks to it that didn't look as solid as Croc did. But overall, I think this was a fun read, and I'm gonna give it a 6.9. I liked it. Definitely worth going to your local comic book shop and picking it up. 6.9, that's the rate. Definitely worth a read. And you can use my guys at Hall of Justice Comics and Collectibles. They do a live stream sale Monday and Thursday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Give a shout out to the Bat Channel. I'm usually on. I'll say hello to you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share with your fellow Bat family, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And don't forget to tune in next week. Same Bat time, same Bat Channel.